What's up, everybody? It is your disgustingly fat favorite person on YouTube, 2288A. And yes, unfortunately, I don't think I have man boobs. This makes me look like I have man boobs. I don't think I do, though. Um, so I actually got around to watching Tiger King, right? I'm doing this with an iPad that I don't have really a stand for, so I have to find a perfect angle to. Ooh, that might be good. Maybe not. But so I finally got around to watching Tiger King, and bruh, what a freaking mess that is. I mean, I know up till now, I know it's kind of old news right now because it's only been like a few days. But yeah, Tiger King. The one thing I picked up from Tiger King is that one, Saf needs to get an arm. We need to get Saf an arm. Two, Doc Antle is a pedophile cult leader who manipulates young girls to sleeping with him so he could with using tigers. And three, Joe Exotic is not exactly a good person. He's just funny. Like he's funny because we like making fun of rednecks. And so there's that. But like the one thing I really hate about all this is that Doc Antle is like the most disgusting person I've seen in there next to Jeff. But like everybody's talking about Carole Baskin killing her husband, who, by the way, I believe Carole Baskin, I believe Dallin Lewis is a pedophile. I mean, the age of consent in Costa Rica is 15, and he's like 100. So it's like, when you're that rich, that old, when you're like that rich and that old, and you're going to Costa Rica, yeah, he deserved to die. I don't care. But yeah, man, Tiger King is just it's so weird, man. It's so weird. But like I feel like there's been talk about how apparently, a lot of people have been bringing up how Carol Baskin fed her husband to the tigers and all this other stuff, and now that case is starting to get reopened, and it's like, I don't care. Let's get Saf an arm. Saf deserves an arm. Saf is one of the least probably, like I want to say the two workers that they interviewed for this segment, the guy with the long hair and Saf, they're like two of the least problematic characters in this whole thing. Everybody is in some way, shape, or form like moderately scummy, and these two at least come out to be the most pure people. So it's like, for all that, let's just give Saf an R. You know, Saf still got that. Steph Gill still got that nub, and it's like it's not even a nub. It looks like like his nubs. You can tell that the cut, it looks clean. Saf still got this tendril. Let's get Saf and let's do that for Saf. I mean, hashtag give Saf an arm. You know, there's that. But yeah, like I said, man, freaking Tiger King, man, this is like another thing that kind of bugged me was the whole like there's a lot of sexual manipulation going on here. Like I feel really bad for the I feel really bad for like the first two husbands of Joe Exotic, because at the end of the day they were just two straight boys coming out of high school who just happened to like partying and drugs. So it's like, and Joe knew that and was like, you know what, I'll give him some drugs, but I'm gonna make it mine first. So it's like, no, that's not, no, like, I can't like Joe Exotic after that. I mean, and the crazy part is that, like, I knew who Joe Exotic was because I knew who he was before this whole thing, because I remember some years ago, like, when he was running for president, and I remember I said, I remember saying, I hate, you know, I hate Donald Trump too much to vote for this guy. So I was going down the list of the people who were you know who else were running, and Joe Exotic just stuck out to me because he had a mullet. He was a guy with this mustache and the mullet, and I'm like, yeah, maybe. I looked him up, and all I got was that like he has a bunch of tigers and he's a redneck. That's all I got from it. So it's like he probably would have been just as bad as Trump, but it's like it's like it's like watching a car accident. It's like you don't want to get involved, but you really want to see what happened. That you really wished you knew what happened before that. Um, but yeah, like it's just weird. Like from what, like, looking back then and looking now, I would have never guessed that he would have gotten this level of notoriety. And it's like he's not exactly a good person. So, I feel like I feel like what's going to happen is that he's going to get martyred, like, not killed or anything like that, but it's like, he's going to be seen as an okay and an awesome person because of how little he cared for, the law or whatever. It's like, I'm going to do what I want to because I got a gun and I got tigers and I got meth. So it's like, whatevs with that. But yeah, yeah, like I said, watching Tiger King was wild. I did not think I was going to be like this invested in just peak level redneckishness. So, right over my head. So but that's it. That's it for the most part. It's just, man, I wonder what else is on. Love and peace. Y'all have a good one.